Hey everybody, how's it going? In the pre-shuffle, what I was seeing go on was that it looks like a time when the weight of things can be starting to add up a little bit here. You can feel like there's some immense pressure even. We're starting off first with Seven of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like in general, and Two of Swords, okay. In general, this can just be a foggy time. It can be a confusing time. It can be a time where it feels like things are up in the air or you can't really see too far in front of you. I feel like if you look at this Wheel of Fortune, it kind of looks like a birth chart to me. See how it has the lines there? So I feel like something is astrologically going on that is contributing to this, where it feels like I'm getting something about gates being opened. 6 or 7. And then seeing that Two of Swords there, it can feel impossible to be seeing things clearly or impossible to be making choices right now. You can feel like if you tried to do that, you wouldn't know if it was the right way to be going. So let's get further and see what's going on with this. It can just be, it feels like it's difficult to make out, like it's too foggy right now to be able to tell what's happening. And so to try to make out what's going on, to like see clearly what's happening, it feels like if you were to guess now about it or try to make a move now based off of what you're barely even able to see, because it feels kind of like a mosaic, an abstract mosaic at this point, that it would be maybe best to wait a little bit rather than to act now when things are this unclear. And that's on astrology. It feels like just not the time to be doing this. Okay. I'm seeing Temperance come out. It's coming out reversed though. It just flipped over. And so this is feeling like you can be feeling quite impatient right now. You cannot want to wait. It feels actually like that's what's needed. I feel like when Temperance is reversed, it's this extreme impatience with what's going on. And you can be like, I want this to be clarified now. I want this to make sense now. I want to understand this now. And it's just not the time. And so it feels like this is urging like caution and patience right now. Not caution in a way where you need to be scared or anything, but more so move through this mindfully. And also have some respect for the divine timing as well, because that is how the universe is moving. And so if you were to try to get an upper hand here, it may be something where you look back and you're like, why didn't I just move with the flow of things and wait at this point? Why was I trying to force something to happen here? And you can hit a bit of a wall because of that. So I feel like you could push through this right now and try to do something even though it's not the time. And I think that you would look back at this and be like, I was moving against the current when I did that. So this can just be a reminder that if you don't feel like you have a clear path ahead, it may not be the time to push forward yet, because it feels like some directions are up in the air right now. And so if you try to force something in a very heavy-handed way, which I feel like seeing Temperance reverse feels like a little bit of a warning of trying to push through something you're not meant to push through, to force something to happen before it's ready to be happening, it may really not be the time to be doing this. Yeah, I'm getting a very impatient energy with Temperance reversed and King of Wands. King of Wands is like, right now, I want to be able to do something. I don't want to be waiting around, but it feels like needing to not do something with this right now. It's not the time. We're waiting on something. I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing that we're waiting. Or meant to anyway. I mean, you don't have to agree with that. You don't have to do it, but this is what I'm seeing this suggestion be. I'm hearing unknown factors. I'm getting some stuff is still in the area. It's not time. After some things are clarified, it feels like you are going to be free to move forward. I'm seeing 9 of Pentacles. I'm seeing 9 of Cups right next to each other. So we have 9-9 here. And we have Knight of Wands before that. So I do get the sense that it reminds me of when people are going to race, like on bikes, for example, how there are those little gates in front of them. It feels like the gate has not gone down yet. As soon as the gate goes down, you can run through. But you have to wait until the gate goes down. And I think this is the second time that I've mentioned gates before. I'm getting something about gates. It feels like something has to come all the way on. Yeah. So we have Temperance reversed, connected with Neptune. As I said before, not the time to be doing something right now. There is a pause that's happening here. And this has been something that I've been seeing in the readings maybe the last 2-3 days. That's been coming through. Having Hanged Man there can indicate that not all is as it seems, and I feel very much like this has to do with something that's going on astrologically, because I'm seeing Wheel of Fortune be connected with Hanged Man. So that's going to say something's going on. I feel like it's foggy on purpose, and I feel too, like for those of you that are tuned in, you're going to recognize this, acknowledge it, and play your part. For others that are not being mindful moving through this and not acknowledging this, it can be a time when decisions are made and then there's going to be a lot of backtracking that happens. So it feels like if you are truly tuned in, you know that now is not the time. There's something here about allowing the fog to dissipate and clear, and then you will be able to proceed, versus saying, I don't care, I'm gonna do what I wanted to do anyway, and then it feels like there may be a bumping into something that happens here. And I feel like there will be getting to that point and then wishing that one had actually waited here. Yeah, I'm seeing this again, this thing that is saying it's not time to be making a move here. So, King of Wands wants to do things, wants to move, doesn't want to be waiting. It's that feeling of being ready. But then we have it connected with Four of Cups. There's something here that's not been seen yet. There's something here that has not been, I was going to say realized, but I'm getting something about revealed. It's like there's not a reveal that has happened yet. And so that's why it's not the time to be moving yet. Something majorly needs to be seen and needs to be decided upon. And there's a lack of clarity still that I'm seeing here. But there can be this feeling, this growing impatience here that's happening, because we have, in one corner, we have Knight of Wands, in the other, we have King of Wands. And so this is a very charged energy that doesn't want to be waiting around. But if we read what's going on energetically, it's saying, do not be making a move here. It's not time yet to be doing this. And I'm seeing specifically something going on astrologically, specifically. It can have to do with Jupiter, it can have to do with Neptune, because we have the two of them here. And we also have Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. So yeah, there can be like something here that's like prominent, something here that's important that's going on here. And it feels like if things are not clear, why would you move forward? Like, what's gonna happen here? You're gonna crash into something, you're gonna like walk off of a bridge here. It just feels like, metaphorically speaking, it just feels like it's not the time to be doing this. And so I get this like wanting to move at this point. It seems again like it is not the time yet. Because I feel too with the Wheel of Fortune, like if you will move with the flow of this, I feel like Nine of Cups, something that you want is going to come of this. I feel like if you push against the grain here, like go against the grain here, that something is going to happen that may be actually misfortunate, and you can look back at this time and be like, I should have recognized what was going on and honored that. So even though your ego can be saying, push forward, I don't want to be waiting around, you may want to like manhandle the energy a bit here. I'm not seeing it be suggested to be doing this. It feels like there needs to be a waiting. Do not move forward yet. And for each of you, maybe this is something different that you have going on here. So it's like this is not an auspicious time to be making a move here, because there's stuff that hasn't come out yet that's going to be coming out that feels very, very relevant to what's happening here, that may really just, it feels like there are certain things that are going to be really important that are related to this, that are going to be revealed, that you would not want to be doing something now. You want to wait. How you will know when it's time is that there will be a feeling in the air. It will feel like things are not suspended any longer. It will feel like the play button has been pushed. It does not feel like that right now. And so there may be some like anxiety about that. There may be some, I just get this charged feeling, but it feels more like panicky than anything, not the time. I feel even too like something's gonna go backwards a little bit here. I also get the feeling that if a move were made right now, it wouldn't be well received, is the feeling that I get from this. I'm hearing transductor, transducer, that's coming through. I'm also hearing Niles. If you don't wait, it feels like you're going to have to go back and return to something. That's what I'm seeing here. Otherwise, I feel like you won't have to do that. The thing with the energy is too, like, as much as this can sound very dramatic what's happening, if you do end up ignoring this and you move forward, you just like may, it reminds me kind of playing chutes and ladders. It's like you're going to get sent backwards if you end up doing that. But if you don't mind, it's like, it's whatever then. But I am seeing this be, the energy is to wait right now, and that's what's being suggested. That's what the guidance is. You don't have to follow that if you don't want to. Use your discernment. You get to do what you want to do here. It's your life, your choices. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. I feel too like if you don't wait, you may go for something thinking that you want it, and then there's going to be some big reveal and you're going to be like, I chose wrong, or this is not what I wanted, this is not what I thought that it was. It feels like one of those. And depending on the situation, I don't know like how much you'll be able to backpedal, but it seems like you might want to once what is going to be revealed is revealed, okay? All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.